Hi everyone, good morning. It's Margaret Manning here, and welcome to Mornings with 60 and Me. Thank you very much for being here today. I hope that you're having a great morning so far. I welcome all of you here, especially the new women that are joining us. Thank you so much. I'm having a cup of tea this morning, like we do, and I've got my linden bloom and chamomile, which is a lovely tea, and I'm enjoying it here to start my day. And it's just wonderful to have it, start with you. So thank you again for being here. One of the things when we started the 60 and Me community, we focused on three priorities. And it was to help women on the journey in their 60s to stay healthy and well, to have financial security, and to enjoy independence. And I think along the way, we decided that we were going to shatter some aging stereotypes along the way too, because women in their 60s are living life in a very different way to women in their 60s a few years ago. And I think that's what's quite powerful is that, we're getting the message out there that being 60 isn't a bad thing. It's a lot of fun, and there's lots that you can do in your 60s that you weren't able to do when you were younger. So 60 and Me, I think, has taken a position that we are leading the way with challenging aging stereotypes and encouraging women, to feel good about being in their 60s and to see it as a positive opportunity. Now, we actually asked our community of women a few months ago what they really loved about getting older. Now, I think if you'd asked this question some time ago, a few years ago, people might not have had the same responses because there's opportunity and things to do now that just didn't exist 20 years ago. So when we asked this question, I wasn't sure what we would get, but we got some of the most amazing answers. And so I wanted to talk today to encourage us all to feel good about getting older. Nothing wrong with it at all. There's so many upsides. And also, if you've got some ideas as we go along, leave them in the comments section below and we can share. And we can encourage each other to live life to the full. So there's an article I'm going to send you or include a link to so that you can read all of these great answers. But I'll read a few because I just think it's a nice way to get inspired and a nice way to spend the first few minutes of the morning. So let's just go through them. So the first one, Jackie, she said, I think I take things way less seriously. And I also realized I'm not so afraid of things anymore. I've learned to do new things and travel by myself, and I feel very confident. So Judy said, being more comfortable in my own skin and with my own company, not caring who doesn't like you, living your life how you choose. Elsa said, the best thing about getting older for me is going to be retirement. So no more hassles with commuting, drying my hair, getting dressed up. It's time to enjoy it. And she said, the best years of my life. Then Maria said, I like being wise enough to see how people in their 20s and 30s see aging, and also to help them to not be afraid. This is a big one for me, actually, to mentor. And I think that it's really a great opportunity for older women to actually see how 20 and 30, 40-year-olds see the aging process and be able to help them not be so afraid. You see it as a positive thing. Sandra said, just being here. It's an opportunity not granted to everyone. So true. Liz said, getting off the treadmill of working life is what I love most about getting older, and having wisdom to pass down to your children and grandchildren. That's a really cool idea. Lisa said, not caring what others think. This is a recurring theme. Now, it's not that we don't care what other people think, but we don't use that as a guiding light, to change our own behavior or to do things differently. We just don't really care whether they accept our clothes or the way that we feel about things. We just are our own people. I love that. Enjoying the day and creating new things. June said, I can do anything I want, every day, any day. I just get up and do what I like. What's better than that? I think that's really true in some ways, that we have a lot still going on. Some people are still working part-time, but you really can shape your own time and your own day. It's really important. Mary said there's really a great freedom in letting your hair go, not worrying about coloring it anymore, just being comfortable. That's a really nice comment. Diane said just simply being able to accept myself as I am. I'm reading these because I can't remember them all, but Pat said, being wise enough to know what really matters and what doesn't. Yvonne, the option to take nothing seriously. being a bit carefree, a bit frivolous. I think that's a really cool part of getting older. Being a bit quirky. You find yourself doing things these days that are just a little bit unusual and odd. I do sometimes, and I think it's just because, like someone said earlier, you don't really mind so much what others think. So that's important. Maria said to choose to spectate or participate. And a lot of women in their 60s love living alone. And so I think that some people really prefer to take a step back and be by themselves, more introverted, while others want to get out there and participate. So I think that's another great thing about getting older for some people. Chris said it's a great time to spend time with to spend time and appreciate my friends, to realize how short life is. And I think that when you look at a lot of the advice of older people, when I say older, I mean in the 90s and 100s, they always say, life is short, recognize those social connections, make good friends, and treasure them. And I think that's what Chris is saying here. It's really important. Denise said, not working for a living. That's what I like about getting older. But she's now that I'm retired, I'm actually busier than ever. Which I think is the irony, but it's also the truth. And it's now that you're free of a structured job, you can work the way you want. Maybe start your own business. You can do just do the crafts and the hobbies and travel that you love. So just not working for a living is one of the great things about getting older for Denise. And of course, Jean said, having more time to spend with my family and my friends. And then she adds, and most of all, becoming a grandma. And a lot of women are blessed, with having grandchildren in their lives. I'm included in that category, and it truly is a gift. And yeah, it's one of the really good things about being older. You get to see your children find that joy of being a parent in their lives, and going through that incredible experience of raising a child. So that's the one thing that Jean thinks is great about getting older. Valine said, being my own boss. Yeah, and if you want to be financially free, that's one of our 3 pivots, one of our 3 main goals. You've got to find a way to either live on the income that you have or find some part-time work. So she's enjoying working for herself. Very easy person to answer to. Well, actually, maybe not. Maybe we're harder on ourselves than our previous jobs, but at least you're your own boss. You don't have to do those performance reviews with anyone else but you. And you set your own standards. So that's Valine's answer. Danny says, and I think this is really powerful, said that I love getting older because I have a deeper sense of self-worth. And I was just talking to one of our bloggers about this today, and I was actually realizing that things that we thought about and worried about when we were younger, we had most of the time, we had a good sense of our self-awareness and our own abilities. But then seen through the lens of a 60-year-old woman, we really do begin to understand what we've contributed, what we've given back to the world, what we've given to our families and our children if we have them. And, it's a deeper sense of self-worth. And there's also one other one that I didn't actually write it down, but I just thought of it as we were talking. And that is, I think that aging and getting older can be a time for spiritual awareness, for whatever our relationship is with the divine, with our purpose and meaning on the planet. This is a time when we get older that we have begin to have a deeper understanding of our spirituality. So that's a topic maybe for another day, but I just wanted to give you those ideas. I think there were about 20 there, and there's more in the article, so please go ahead and read it, enjoy it, be inspired by it, and just just don't feel so heavy about getting older. And I think it can be a really amazing time. And we've got our community here. We're here for each other. So if you've got some thoughts, leave them in the comment section below, and I'll jump on and join the conversation. And I really would encourage you, by the way, to invite friends to come and join Mornings with 60andMe. They just have to go up to 60andme.com/mornings, and they can enjoy this conversation, and be part of it with us. So thank you for being here. It's my pleasure to spend time with you, and I really do look forward to getting again together really soon. Take very good care. Have a fabulous day. Bye-bye for now.